Good morning, Assalamualaikum. Remember the very first day that you stepped into your university? To me, it's still very fresh in my memory. I may look young, but it was actually 37 years ago when I first stepped into the University of Miami in Coral Gables, USA, where I studied for the Bachelor of Computer Science. And then I didn't have enough, so I continued with Masters of Business Administration. And then I continued with Masters of Science in Computer Information Systems. But I tell you what, I can't remember the curriculum that I went through. I went through 3 academic programs in the University of Miami, and if you ask me now, what was the curriculum of the computer science, the MBA, and the computer information systems at the University of Miami? I will have to cover my face with shame because I do not remember the curriculum. But I remember very clearly the lecturers, I remember very clearly the classes, I remember very clearly how the lectures were conducted, and of course I remembered how I was assessed, the examinations, the quizzes. And then I came back in okay, this is revealing my age actually. So I actually came back in 1987 to serve UITM. Before that, Rima College, serve UITM, and then serving in 1989, UTM in Skudai. And I was appointed to the curriculum committee. Oh my God. That was when I first actually knew the notion of what a curriculum is. So even being a lecturer, I know there are quite a number of lecturers here. How many of you actually, when you teach your courses, and when you meet different students from different programs, teaching the same course, but different programs, do you actually know their curriculum? All you know is that you're teaching thermodynamics. Like for myself, all I know is that I taught data structures and computer auditing in ITM Shah Alam. But I never knew the difference of teaching computer science students versus teaching the business administration students. To me, I'm just teaching the subject. So this is what we talk about. So when we talk about curriculum, it's actually, in simple terms, we're talking about the series of subjects that we go through. That's what we think it is. But it's actually more than that. A curriculum is the whole learning program that the student goes through the minute when the student comes into the university, goes through all of the courses and subjects, and it is actually designed to a particular philosophy. So there is always a philosophy behind the curriculum. So that's why teaching data structures or computer auditing to computer science students is very different from teaching the students at business administration program. And it goes right into the how you teach and how you assess, and at the end of the day, what they become. When they, like thousands of students every year, walk down those stairs, go up those stairs, and walk right there to receive the scroll from the Chancellor. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology, Bachelor of Science in Chemistry, Bachelor of Science in Human Resource Management. Do you think that the students actually know what the curriculum that they went through? Do you think that the lecturers know what was the curriculum that they went through? Those who know would probably be those who are on the curriculum committee. And this is what we want to talk about, curriculum. Next, please. When we talk about curriculum, how it was designed, first I must thank Zaid Ali Al-Sagor for this figure. I've already stolen this from his Facebook. So due recognition must be given. In the past, curriculum design is done periodically. Perhaps every 5 to 8 years, you get a committee comprising, I would say, majority are academics, and maybe we have 1 or 2 from industry. We have a meeting, okay, we look at the program, okay, we think that this should be included, this should be excluded. So they are discussing about the program and the curriculum of the program. And then they decide what happens to the program. Do we make changes to the curriculum? Presently, because of the advent of technology, we facilitate the process through social media, the use of ICT, so that then you don't depend only on the meeting that is being scheduled. And we hope that the curriculum revision can be done at least 3 to 5 years. And how do we decide whether the curriculum should be revised, major revision, or even, in the worst case scenario, we decide that the program should be closed, should no longer be offered? That decision is made through looking at data. What data are we talking about? We're talking about the application for the program, popularity. How many put that program as their number 1 or number 2 choice? And, God forbid, that program actually managed to get selection number 9, number 10, number 11. How many apply for the program? You offer 30 places, but yet only 10 people apply. Versus another program, you offer 30 places, but then 1,000 people apply. That's what happened in UTM engineering program. It's always what we call NPP, the Prajaya is always 100%. It's always, so you must get 4.0 CGPA, then only you can get into the program. So we are depending on the analytics of this data to decide whether the program should be continued, major revision, minor revision, or totally closed down. So now we come to the topic of this talk. Already 5 minutes in. Future-ready curriculum. Next. What is next? What is a future-ready curriculum? So we're talking about the future. In the future, we envision that the curriculum is such that you don't need to have periodic meetings. We envision that the curriculum is not just designed and the input is only based on decisions of a few people in the committee, selected people, definitely people like Deputy Vice Chancellor, the deans, head of program. We envision that for a future-ready curriculum, we will have all the data analytics that can be obtained about the program. Not just what I've mentioned just now, not just graduate employability. There are numerous data that is collected throughout the process of the study, throughout the implementation of the curriculum, that can be analyzed to understand what is the status of this academic program. We envision that a future-ready curriculum will nurture graduates, as has been highlighted by the previous speaker. What are the future-ready graduates? We are talking about graduates who have the most important criteria, a collaborative culture. Graduates who are creative, graduates who are critical, graduates who are able to solve problems of the day, graduates who can survive not just in Malaysia but anywhere in the world, first world country, second world country, third world country. The graduates can survive and thrive to contribute to humanity. So knowledge and skills of graduates is actually produced, developed by the curriculum. So how do we address this? So we propose a framework that is called a future-ready curriculum framework. It comprises three main things, which is the curriculum structure, which is flexible, organic, fluid, and then the whole process of learning and teaching is very innovative, using the latest technology. And the third component is how they are assessed. So these three components are the main components of the future-ready curriculum. And another aspect is what we call the discipline, the convergence of this discipline. And this will then lead us to the future-ready graduates. So let's look at this future-ready curriculum framework. For your information, I am the chair of the Ministry of Higher Education Task Force for Academic Program Transformation. Our members comprise leading figures from universities. Of course, Dato' Amin MB must be there. Of course, Prof Karim must be in the committee. And all the names that are those you know to be icons for academia. And we also have members from industry. So my co-chair is Puan Mahuran from Talent Report. We work very closely with industry to come up with this framework. So let's discuss about the first one, convergent discipline. So when we talk about convergent disciplines, in the future, disciplines will be converging or convergence of the cyber digital with the physical engineering or with the biological. These disciplines that converge in one academic program is considered a future-ready academic program. What are examples of this? Mechatronic. What is mechatronic? Mechanical engineering and electrical engineering. Bioinformatics. ICT with biology. And now we are urging, please converge disciplines such as very hard and technical disciplines such as engineering, converge with the social science, psychology, humanity, leverage the biological aspects. The first most important part is the structure of the curriculum. So in this structure of the curriculum, we are talking about producing lifelong learners. We are talking about getting them, not after 4 years you go to industry. We want industry to be there from day one. 2U to I, 3U 1I, work-based learning. We talk about highly programs that I've mentioned just now. We also talk about non-conventional program delivery, MOOCs, distance learning, project-oriented problem-based learning, gap year, undeclared major. These are all non-conventional, where if you talk to someone who's maybe an academic who's 60 or 70 years old but doesn't keep up with the times, they're going to say rubbish. But not people like us, Prof. Karim, Dato' Amin. We always keep up with the times. And Dato' Reza, not forgetting you. So, we want to make sure that we incorporate 21st century learning skills for these students. Next part. Innovative delivery. We have examples here at the back. All sorts of examples that is being shown from yesterday. Examples of innovative delivery. Heutagogy, self-directed learning. Paragogy, peer-directed learning. Cybergogy, the use of virtual learning. Coupled with the 4.0 technologies, augmented reality, virtual reality, robotics, machine learning, big data analytics, cloud computing, big data, all of those must be leveraged for learning. And we must also have what we call experiential learning, learning from experience, and non-conventional delivery. No more lecturer, the sifu, the sage on the stage. No. No matter how good you may be a speaker like me. So, next part, assessment. This is the biggest challenge. Can we please think of assessment apart from quizzes, apart from tests and examination? We have various modes of assessment. Next. Alternative assessment. Next. Sorry. So we have project-based assessment. We have presentation-based assessment. We have authentic-based assessment. So these three components will help us produce the future-ready curriculum. And throughout it all, through the combination of cloud computing, big data analytics, Internet of Things, we will provide a platform that will give continuous feedback, data analytics to all of the stakeholders, not just the 7 or 8 people in the committee. Feedback about the program that can be used to make the decision whether that curriculum is indeed future ready. So on that note, thank you very much.
Terima kasih ucapkan kepada Yang Prof. Dr. Ros Ali. Sebelum kita teruskan dengan